Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the July 5th meeting of the Township of Leeds and Thousand Islands Municipal Heritage Committee. My understanding is we have one regret for today. The time is 1 p.m. I'm going to call the meeting to order. I just have a couple of remarks before we begin. I had the opportunity to attend the 2024 Ontario Heritage Conference in Gravenhurst. And thanks to the municipality for providing support for that process. It was an interesting conference. We had a number of sessions focusing on heritage registers, on the integration of Indigenous perspectives into heritage practice. There were a lot of tours. It was I would say, a decent conference. There wasn't a lot of really new, innovative information other than a bit of the discussion around Bill 200, which I know will be discussed a little later today by staff. I can also advise they did announce the 2025 Prince Edward County Ontario Heritage Conference. So the Heritage Conference next year will be, I believe, in Picton from the 19th to the 21st of June. So that's actually a little more reasonable location for many of us here. So I would strongly encourage members of the committee to consider attending next year. Adoption of the agenda, item 3.1. May I have a mover for the agenda, please? James? Seconder? Art? Any additions, changes? I'd actually like to add in under other business acknowledgement. So is that agreed by the movers and seconders? Is that agreed by the movers and seconders? Yes. And we'll talk about that at that point. So we'll move the agenda as amended. All those in favor? Opposed? That is carried. Let's grab a pen. Adoption and receipt of the minutes. May I have a mover for the minutes, please? Mark? Seconder? Jonathan? Any corrections, changes, or amendments? Not seeing any. May I have, I'll call the question. All those in favor? Opposed? That is carried. Thank you. Any declaration of pecuniary interest? I don't think anyone has reached out. We have a bit of a discussion following on our last meeting. And we do have a recommendation that the Municipal Heritage Committee adjourn to go in camera in order to discuss an item that relates to the in-camera session minutes that were from the last meeting. And it's related to personal matters about an identifiable individual, including municipal or local board employees. And this is regarding the 2024 Ontario Volunteer Service Award nominations. May I have a mover for that motion? James? Seconder? Jonathan? Any discussion, questions? Not seeing any, I'll call the question. All those in favor? Opposed? That is carried. Thank you. So we are moving into in camera.